The first interesting component we have here, this thing here, this wheel you can see turning, this is called a thermal wheel. What a thermal wheel does, as you can see, it intersects both sections. So most of the sections are divided from one another, but the thermal wheel cuts between the two. And what this is it's a heat recovery device. Obviously in the world of air handling, I think one of the big things is energy efficiency. How can we kind of wasted energy, how can we improve that? One thing, when this air comes in, let's say it gets heated up, that air gets heated up into a room. This room is what, 21 degrees? The air outside might be 15 degrees. What you've got there, the air being sucked out is wasted heat. It's wasted energy really that you otherwise have to pay for to heat up. So what this thermal wheel does is it's made of a material that absorbs the heat. For the thermal wheel, what we're going to supply, what will be wired into our control panel, are a few temperature sensors. You're going to have one for the outside air temperature. You're going to have one for the supply air temperature. That's actually what these things are here. That's a temperature sensor. It's just not orange. It's not the limo, but you see that thing there is a temperature probe that's measuring the temperature. You also have one over here to measure the return air. So what we're doing is we're measuring the air temperature in all these different areas. And what our controls are doing is our controls are making the decision of what should we do. Should we turn the fan on? Should we turn the thermal wheel? Should we initiate one of these coils, which I'll get into in a second? If we consider the thermal wheel, when the controls realize that the air coming from the building is hotter than the air coming in from outside, so from here, the controls, and here's the kind of magic of the control system that we do, the brain, that's what it is, that the panels that you guys build are like the brains of these systems, which otherwise are just big blocks of steel, right? And what that will do is it will say, okay, I can read outside is 15 degrees, but inside is 21. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a signal to the thermal wheel to start turning. And what that'll do is the air that's coming out from the building is going to be absorbed here, and as you see, the wheel's going to turn. And what happens is you recover that heat, because as that turns, the airstream here gets heated up by the recovered heat. So we're going to be recovering some of the heat, which otherwise would be wasted.